Hi, I'm Liz Schrum for the Wisconsin Technology Council, here with WisBusiness.com, the show. Just ahead, Tom Still talks about Wisconsin's impact on the global economy. And Bram Dallemans, director of the Tech Council's Investor Network, describes the mix of young companies that will present at the upcoming Wisconsin Early Stage Symposium. And now, here are this week's tech metrics. These snapshots of key indicators in the Wisconsin economy are developed by the Wisconsin Technology Council for its policy and news reports. And now, here's Tom Still with his Inside Wisconsin commentary.
If you think you're having trouble making sense of this year's presidential election, imagine being a visitor to the United States this fall. About 36 people from Germany, members of the federal parliament, business leaders, academics, and a few journalists, received a short but intensive course in American politics this month in a tour that passed through Wisconsin. By the time they reached the end of their American journey, the group had heard enough about Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. They wanted to talk about why companies should set up shop in Wisconsin versus the East or West Coast. It was a discussion that touched on some of the state's strengths as well as a few of its enduring challenges. At University Research Park in Madison, the group heard from executives from 4 tech-based companies on why those firms decided to put down roots and grow in Wisconsin. For some of the German visitors, it was a surprise to learn that companies with international reach can launch and grow in the nation's heartland. The conversation touched on differences and similarities between the German and U.S. financing systems for early-stage companies, a comparison of entrepreneurial cultures, examples of how companies attract and retain workers, and the role of academic institutions and government in creating a business climate that supports innovation. In an election year characterized by disagreements over trade pacts, immigration reform, and U.S. relations abroad, it's important to remember that Wisconsin and 49 other states function in a global environment. Wisconsin represents about 2% of the gross national product and a fraction of the world economy, given the United States produces 17% of the gross world product. Within those parameters, however, Wisconsin companies must compete to sell goods and services abroad. Exports from Wisconsin have hovered around $23 billion per year of late, a reflection of the fact that the world needs the state's agricultural products, manufactured goods, and technologies. The economic pathway works both ways. For example, companies with global ties in University Research Park include Stratitech, which is being acquired by Mallinckrodt, Fujifilm, which acquired CDI, Roche Nebelgen, and Kiekelman. Across Wisconsin, foreign direct investment in state companies is significant. There are more than 1,500 foreign-owned establishments in Wisconsin, according to the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation, and those firms account for nearly 87,000 jobs. Wisconsin cannot afford to be overlooked in a global economy. National political rhetoric aside, the state's economic doors must remain open to a more prosperous future.
We're back with Bram Dallemans, director of the Tech Council's Investor Network. Welcome, Bram.
Hi, Liz. Great to be back.
The Wisconsin Early Stage Symposium is set for November 16th and 17th in Madison. How many companies applied to pitch to investors during the conference? And what's the mix of business sectors?
Yeah, we had another great pool of applicants this year. A total of 71 companies applied to present at this year's Early Stage Symposium, and from a variety of business sectors. We had healthcare, health IT, information technology, advanced manufacturing, even some agriculture ones, and some others.
There are 2 main presentation tracks at the conference. Describe how many companies are selected for each track and how much time those companies have on the stage.
Sure. So the first one is the Tech Council Investor Network presentations, formerly known as the Wisconsin Angel Network presentations. We've selected 28 companies, and they will have 5 minutes each to present on the first day of the conference, which is November 16th. The second type of presentations is our fan favorite elevator pitch Olympics, which happens day 2 early afternoon, so which would be November 17th. Each company, we have about 20 of them, will have 90 seconds each to pitch. We'll also have some judges on stage to give them immediate feedback, and then both the judges and the audience will have a chance to select a winner.
The Symposium offers something new this year, investor intros. How will that segment work?
Yeah, that's correct. So we're premiering a new segment called the Investor Intros, which is similar to our Tech Summit, which happens every spring. It's kind of a speed dating session between investors and entrepreneurs where there will be 5 to 10 minute meetings between groups. So far we have 83 companies apply, and we also have 26 investor groups participating. The application process is still open, so it's not too late if companies would like to be considered to meet with investors. We will send all the applications to the investors, and they will have the opportunity to select the companies they'd like to meet with.
Thanks, Bram, and thank you for watching this edition of WisBusiness.com, the show. The show is produced by the Wisconsin Technology Council and WisBusiness.com and sponsored by UW-Milwaukee and Exact Sciences. Visit our websites to read and learn more. I'm Liz Schrum of Talent But Executive Search. See you next time.